I got a jar of dirt. I've got a jar of dirt. And guess what's inside it? Yay! Good morning, everyone. I hope you're having a wonderful morning. I know I am. Coming to you live this morning. Oh my gosh, it is beautiful outside. It's going to be super warm today. I am a summer girl. Hardcore. Love the summer. So very, very exciting. Today we have a lot of really good conversation to have regarding laws, the good old law days. So Lil's lineup today, we are going to get up and motivate ourselves with "Come on, Barbie, let's go party." Yeah. Saw that on Twitter. It was really cute. It was like a Twitter update or a status update or whatever Twitter calls a update. I'm not on Twitter very often, so except for this Johnny Depp and Amber Heard trial. Like I've been keeping up with that bull. I'm telling you right now, it is the most interesting thing I have seen in forever. I know people are gonna get on their soapbox, get on their, I'm better than you stand and be like, oh, well, don't be listening to that because there's so much more things in the world that you could be interested in. Yeah, we know. We're aware that it's probably superficial and, but if somebody enjoys something, leave them alone, okay? Just leave them alone. It's fine. Go about your business being super serious about the news or whatever your heart's content is. But leave the judgments at the door. Okay, there's a lot of people that like this Johnny Depp trial and Amber Heard trial, and they are enjoying seeing justice. So, well, hopefully, the jury's still out on that. Get it? I get it. All right, so we are going to be talking about nonprofit that is actually helping change laws. It's one step larger than just complaining on social media, which we all know doesn't do crap. How to get laws changed, we're going to be discussing that. It isn't as easy as putting your name on a random website like change.org or complaining on social media. It's a little harder than that to actually have your voice heard in government in the United States. How to thoughtfully fact check your social media. People need to do a lot more fact checking. I know everybody gets mad at Facebook because they put you in Facebook jail if they don't like what you're saying, which is naughty. First Amendment people, come on, Facebook, allow people to say what they want to say as long as it isn't attacking terrorism, etc., etc. Support for our military, support for a certain organization, that all should be part of your First Amendment rights. That's at least my opinion. I think Facebook goes a little overboard with the whole Facebook jail thing, and most people I talk to believe the exact same thing. But there is a better way to fact check and leave Facebook completely out of it. Don't rely on social media to fact check for you. They're probably going to make mistakes because really all it is code. They're going to be looking for keywords that you use, and they're going to be looking for hostility according to their code. It isn't some one person sitting there looking at everybody's posts. It's all done computerized. And so it's probably going to be wrong sometimes. Teaching you how to fact check yourself, super important. All right, and mullets are back. We're going to end on a weird note. So, alrighty, let's get started.
you dreamed it'd be.
All right, we are going to start our discussion about a nonprofit helping you change laws. Okay, it's called 5 Calls. It's not spelled out, it's numerical. 5, the number 5 calls.org. It sets up phone numbers to political influencers. And so yeah, that's what it does. Let us actually look at that real quick. Come on, computer. Come on, computer. So 5calls.org. It's going to bring you to this page. You can donate up here on the top. Calling your congressperson is the most effective way to influence policy. Learn more about why calling works. Once your congressperson forms a public stance on an issue, it's hard for them to walk it back. The earlier they hear your opinion, the more likely you'll make an impact. Calling is by far the most effective way to ensure your representative hears you before they make a public stance. Okay. Other kinds of messages take longer. Okay. Emails take longer. Faxes take longer. Letters and postcards have to have time to obviously get processed. All right, so basically calling is your best bet to change policy. And then over here on the left, you are going to see different things that are up for debate. Okay, support the Ukrainian resistance to Russian invasion, support the legalization of marijuana. It says it's passed House. Demand a ban on congressional stock trading and demand a federal ban on assault weapons. There's a bunch of stuff. Here's a little tidbit. We've made 2,863,405 calls so far. Join us. All right, so get updates on the latest issues. Subscribe to our newsletter once a week. No spam. All right, so here we go. Support the Ukrainian resistance to the Russian invasion. It gives you a little backstory in the news about what's happening. Gives you prompts. Hi, my name is Name. I am a constituent from City and Zip. I'm calling to urge Representative Senate Name support Ukraine's resistance to the Russian invasion in ways that de-escalate tensions and provide humanitarian assistance. I expect them to, and then choose one of the 3 policies below. If leaving a voicemail, please leave your full street address to ensure your call is tallied. Okay, so how do we find? Okay, we go to set your location. I'm allowing them to look at where I'm at, but it's off. I don't know. I honestly do not know how to work Mac computers, so please excuse that. So I'm just going to say Coloma, Michigan. All right, your location is Coloma. All right, so there we go. So these are the people I would contact. Here's their phone number, local office number. St. Joe is one of them that is closest to me. So we have Gary Peters, Democrat, Debbie Stabenow, Democrat, and Fred Upton, Republican. Okay, these are the representatives that you can call in Michigan. They're going to be the ones voting for change. Intro needs to stop being naughty. Okay, so that's the best way to help change laws. Change.org is a scam. Okay, people love change.org. They write their names on these petitions and they feel good about it. They feel like it's going to do something. Okay, so the Amber Heard trial. Let's look at that. We go to change.org. World's Platform for Change, 487,526,775 People taking action, victories every day. Okay. So, no joke. No joke. Amber Heard, Aquaman. Okay, so boycott Aquaman 2, Amber Heard, remove Amber Heard from Aquaman 2. Now, this made me feel a little better about myself. We do not like Amber Heard. She's a liar. She is a psychopath. And she, if you don't believe me, just watch the trial. You will see her just try to be dramatic, try to get her point across, and she sucks at it. And she tries to blame Johnny Depp for assaulting her in the worst ways possible. Like, she went all out on her testimony. Okay, so 100... This is not the right one. It was up to 1 million or something. I'm not gonna lie. It was like up to 1 million. So there must be multiple. Let me see. 127,000. Remove. Oh yeah, there's like a crap. Oh, here's the one. Got it. All right, so it's at 4,417,957 have signed. Oh, somebody else just signed, so it's up to 58. So this is change.org. Change.org. And the thing is about change.org is it literally does nothing. It just makes you feel better that you did something. It is a for-profit website. Okay? Basically, it can ignite an activist culture. That's the best you're going to get with change.org. Nobody uses these petitions as real law changes, real boycotts. Basically, it just might ignite an activist culture. It might make you feel more involved with certain things. It's a multi-million-dollar organization. And yeah, it's a business. It's an online business. That's basically all change.org is. So the best way to change laws is to contact your local or state government, like we went over with fivecalls.org. Do research on which branch of government is in charge of the law that you are trying to change. Here's a helpful list as far as issues in America going on right now. Okay, so gun laws, big topic right now. You can go to atf.gov/contact. It will give you information on how to contact the ATF, the alcohol, the alcohol, tobacco, and firearms portion of our government. Abortion rights is another thing that's a hot topic in America. You can contact your state representatives like we did at fivecalls.org to urge them to vote for protection for Roe v. Wade. Also contact your governor to help address these issues as well. So that's probably the best way you are going to get to change laws. All right, so Michigan state representatives start sending emails and calling all of these people. If you have a little extra time on your hands, this is good. House.michigan.gov/all representatives. You will see all our representatives for our state. There's a lot. But, maybe send a mass email. Totally could do that just to save time. So, yeah, there's a lot of them. A lot of work to change laws, and I don't even know if they listen to us, so there's that. Remember, you have no power. You have no power. All you can do is vote, and if there's no voting in right now, then you have zero power, okay? And don't even get me started on voting and the Electoral College and all of that stuff and how I believe that our votes really don't matter. Don't get me involved in that. I have my own reasons why that is. I still vote every single time I can. Obviously, in local government, it does make a difference because they care about their community as far as the nation goes, I think there's way too much corruption to deal with actual people that can vote and can get their names out there, or get their change out there. I feel like they don't listen to us. I honestly feel that. Besides voting for people to come into office, that's basically all I feel like our voting does. And sometimes when we vote people in, they still don't do what we ask, even though there might be a majority who feels that way. They might get paid off or whatever. Not a big fan of our voting system, how we handle our laws, none of that. For the love of Pete, stop thinking complaining on social media is going to enact change. It is a complaint department of nothing. Okay? We get all hopped up on this sharing political issues, sharing who we support as far as presidency. We get angry at each other for not having the same opinions as us. Republicans yelling at Biden, Democrats yelling at Trump, and he's the reason why we are where we are, and back and forth and back and forth and back and forth on social media. It does absolutely nothing but cause people heartache. Okay, I've seen friends completely lose respect for one another over this exact issue. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. All you are is going to get enemies doing this. So let's stop talking politics on social media. It literally does nothing. Call your state representatives. Do something about it. Okay, nobody wants somebody up on a soapbox who can't make a change. Yes, that's how Lil Bit feels. All right, how to thoughtfully fact check your social media. When reading or listening to media, find the source. Find the according to who ? Or reported by who ? That's the best way to find out whoever is reporting on this. And do some research on that person. Don't just read the news article and go, yeah, that's correct, because they might be a little off on that. So look for where the source comes from. Get the whole story, not just clips of a story. People have a very bad habit, including me, of sharing articles they haven't even read, but they love the title. So get the whole story. Use Facebook or fact check, factcheck.org or PolitiFact to reputable sources to put rumors to bed. All right, so we're going to do PolitiFact. There it is. I've used this before, that's why I know. All right, so here is a donate. Obviously it's going to be a nonprofit again. So we know from that most effective tool for games is armed law enforcement on campus. So let's click on that. Okay. Stated on May 24th, 2022 in remarks to the media, we know from past experiences that the most effective tool for keeping kids safe is armed law enforcement on campus. This comes from Ted Cruz. All right, so they're going to fact check this for you. Research armed campus police do not prevent school shootings. If your time is short, they give you a little synopsis. There are no studies that show the presence of armed officers keeps people from targeting students or schools. In May 2018, a shooter killed 10 people at Santa Fe High School in Texas despite the presence of 2 police officers. Cruz was a senator at the time and visited the school in the aftermath. See sources for this fact check. And then they give you all the fact check information, whether it is true or not. So we do like PolitiFact. There's a bunch of good info out there about fact checking your crap. We need to do a little more of that, people. Don't just share stuff you don't know about. All right, watch out for angles and emotional movement of a piece. See what their motivation is. I bring up, what's his name? Oh, really annoying guy on Fox News. Tucker Carlson. That's his name. Why am I having a brain right? Yep, Tucker Carlson. I was having a brain fart there for a minute. He's one of those emotional people that are going to try to sway you based off of emotion. He gets really rough. He gets really offended easy. He states what he thinks and he makes it sound like it's exactly how it should be. He's very emotionally driven. Okay? He wants you to feel a certain way and avoid him at all costs. I hate Tucker Carlson because all he does is say things that will get ratings. I swear, nobody can be that ignorant. Nobody in the world can be that ignorant and get on a high horse and just be like super uneducated. He's got to be doing it for ratings. He's got to be. So yeah, don't follow emotional stories. Follow facts. Okay? You can follow trusted opinions, but never call them facts. So, yeah, opinions are great, but make sure you know the difference between fact and opinion. And that is that. Trump finally stopped stalking me. Well, I thought I started realizing that he was pushed to my junk mailbox. I realized that today when I was going through my emails. He used to stalk me so bad, people. Now it's just the Republican Party stalking me simply because I filled the seats of a rally for Trump. If you don't know what filled the seats was, the movement was, it was when we all said we were going to a rally, got tickets, the free tickets in the midst of the highest level of deaths at that moment due to COVID, and we didn't show up. Thank you, TikTok, for starting that movement, okay? It was super dangerous to have a rally during the height of COVID. All these people dying, and then Trump still wanted to do a rally. What a dumb head. So, yeah, we all took a stand, got tickets for his rally in Texas, and didn't show up. And honestly, we friggin' nailed it. If you look at the past rally there, you will see that literally nobody showed up. So we did good. But because I did that little movement, he now stalks me. And his emails are flippin' hysterical. They're so funny. I absolutely love. For a while, I was reading Trump emails just for the hystericalness of it. All right, so here's one. It's probably, seriously, this guy, his thought processes on stuff is just so funny, and his way he advertises. All right. It says, Samantha, you aren't leaving us a choice. Accept your invitation to become a 2022 Trump Life member right now, and we'll throw in a bonus of 500% impact increase. Trump Life members are the bedrock of our movement and have proven time and time again to be critical in the fight to defend President Trump's legacy from radical left. Supporters, Samantha Hauser. Member ID made up. Membership status inactive. Deadline 11:59 p.m. tonight. And that was sent on May 28th. Try to get you to do something real quick. Doing that impulsive buy. Despite multiple offers, you have failed to accept your invitation to become a 2022 Trump Life member. That is why we're activating a bonus of 500% Trump impact increase in hopes that you will finally step up. Please contribute $5 to become an official 2022 Trump Life member and make 500% more impact. Thank you, GOP headquarters. Yeah, those are very intense. That's emotional. He's leading with his emotions. Thank you, Trump, for always keeping me entertained. You're really good at that. All right, mullets are back. This is going to be the end of our live. We're going to leave on a fun, positive note. Mullets are back. Why? Who the heck knows? People are polarized about mullets. It's either hot, weird, cool, ugly. People have their serious opinions about mullets. They're serious about it. Large majority like the idea of low maintenance of this hairdo. This new love for mullets comes off the runway. That is where every single trend starts, is a runway. Fight me on that. It spreads like wildfire once it makes a runway fashion show. So it started on the runway with Proenza Schuler and blossomed there to Dolce and Gabbana, Ferragamo, and Sports Max. So spread like wildfire. People are channeling their inner David Bowie. Okay, 1980s mullets are being channeled once again in our culture. We want to look like rock stars, do we not? Yeah. So mullets are back. Super exciting. All right, well, that's all for today. I hope you enjoyed this live. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Stay happy, stay healthy, and we will talk tomorrow. Bye. I need my own theme song. I need my own theme song. That would be great. Yeah. Do it. Oh my gosh. Moving on.